Guys, there's a whole bug infection in New York. It's absolutely insane that there's these lantern flies that are everywhere. And I'm just like, what the hell? It's absolutely insane. Anyways, hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button for daily and consistent. There's one right here. Right on top of the pillow. Anyways, hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hope you guys are doing well today. Subscribe to the channel with daily consistent content. Anyways, let's get straight into this video where I'm coming to you from the Bronx in New York, staying at my friend's house. Look at this view. You wouldn't even think that this is New York. I'm so gagged because it's giving Brazil. It's giving I'm in the forest. It's giving I'm in Peru. But really and truly, I'm actually in New York. Like, wow. Madness. Apologies for the lack of videos this week overall, and also in the last couple of days. I just decided to consciously take a little break. I feel like being every single day on YouTube for the past 3 months was a lot, especially coming back into the YouTube world, coming into every single day. I'm just conscious of that. The Monday, and we're going to get into it, child, because we got a lot to get into today. You know, I thought I'd give you guys an exclusive. I think, you know what, it's time now. There's already been other people somewhat announcing stuff anyways, but Love Island Games is upon us. It is happening in, you know, it's airing in November. They're in Fiji right now, I can confirm to you, and you know, they are in their places about to film, and we're gonna go through the cast and who is there and what basically is happening when it comes to this cast. So since it's already been announced everywhere, we do have Curtis Pritchard, who is going onto the show. That is confirmed. He currently is in Fiji. Curtis Pritchard from season 5. We have Megan Barton Hanson from season 4, who currently is in the villa as well. She flew to Fiji. She accepted it. We have Georgia Steele from season 4 as well. Quite a few people from season 4, guys, who are going to be in that villa. It's Megan and Georgia. I feel like it's strong hold. From season 7, we have Liberty, who's currently there now as well. And you know, being there doesn't necessarily confirm that you are going in, because you can also leave beforehand, or they might not pick you as an OG and you might be a bombshell, etc. You know, it works in that way. But you know, we have Liberty also, who's there as well. Word is on the street that Wes Nelson is also going to be there as well. From what I've heard from sources, that Wes Nelson is currently in the villa. Not only Wes, but we also have Toby, who apparently he's flew there as well. Connie's single, he's not with Chloe anymore, he's also in the villa. So that is a strong lineup of UK people, in my opinion, that are currently there as of right now, and that isn't everybody from the UK confirmed anyways. Reports are also saying that Luca is also there, which I've also heard myself. They're also saying Danica, which wouldn't make sense to me, because I believe she currently is in the UK, London right now, and you need to be in Fiji as right now for that to be filming. So I don't know if that is confirmed, but you know, Luca, I feel like, no shade, no tea, but I feel like somewhat overrated. You know, he did go through a lot on the season. People weren't convinced, sorry, that he liked Gemma, the controlling vibes, and then also the bullying allegations with Tasha wasn't a great look throughout the season. So therefore, is he going on this to kind of, you know, remold the image? But at the same time, you would go on the UK All-Stars. There are 2 All-Stars happening. There is Love Island Games, which is where you go on to play games and win, airing on Peacock in November. That is filming in a week or so. Then you also have Love Island All-Stars, which is a Love Island Winter replacement in the UK, happening in January and February. I also believe Love Island Games is also going to be airing on ITV as well. So a lot of All-Stars, way too much going on. I don't understand why, but you know, this is like a break month for me, September, because we got Big Brother, All-Stars again, back to back. It's just going to be a lot, and then Love is Blind in the middle of all of that. So we have Wes Nelson, we have Toby, Georgia Steele, we have Liberty as well, we have Luca. So that is, and I'm Curtis Pritchard, Georgia Steele. That is really the 7 from the UK that I know of as of right now. We also have, sorry, what's his face? Scott. Wow, my apologies. Scott is also definitely going on to games, which I initially revealed before anybody else on any platform, exclusively via a very strong source, that Scott is going on to Love Island Games as well. He currently is in Holding Cell Villa, and that is definitely happening over there. But that is it when it comes to the UK cast. There also is going to be people from the French cast that is also going on. Not just the Australian and the UK and American, it's also the French cast that it definitely is in a position going on to Love Island Games. Not only that, but we also then have the girls from the Australian cast. I actually don't know who's going on. From what I know of, I'm not really familiar with the cast anyways, so there are going to be people from that cast, but I personally just don't know. The American cast, oh lords, Sorry, these flies. From the American cast, I've been told that Justine is going on, which I'm very much happy and excited to see. I'm also told that Zeta is going on, and many sources have also said Zeta as well is going on. So she clearly is a hot name in a lot of people's mouths, which means that a lot of people want to see her on, because multiple sources have, you know, tweeted and rumored that Zeta is going on to Love Island Games. So, you know, that will be interesting. Selly is also going on as well, from what I've heard. So these are the 3 girls which I think are strong from the USA cast. We also have Imani going on, which I'm very pleased to hear and see about, because she was very charismatic. So the USA cast is strong. The UK cast is good. I feel like it's not extremely strong, but I feel like to have Wes, Toby, or Megan Barton Hanson on the show, Georgia Steele, I feel like, you know, will get people talking. Absolutely, but I think that there's a lot more from the UK cast that has yet to be revealed. So this is the amount of people that we are going to be seeing when it comes to Love Island Games. So, you know, a slight exclusive for you guys. I don't think there's anybody else from the current season 10 that is going on. It's just going to be Scott, because that's what he was offered to do. 3 Love Island shows in the space of 6 months is wild, guys. That is a lot of TV. It could work in your favor, it can work completely against you, because when you are overexposed and it's oversaturated, people can get tired of you. One thing about Love Island, one minute they can hate you, one minute they can love you, one minute they can love you, one minute they can hate you. It's very whimsical, flimsy. It's not, you know, as loyal when it comes to Love Island fandom. So I feel like when you're on the show for way too much, it just doesn't really make any sense. No shade, no tea. So I think that, you know, if he plays his cards right, and if he does well in games, which I hope he does, it could work in his favor, and we can just see what happens. But I also just feel like we'll just see. I also know another exclusive for you guys. I also know that from the UK All Stars that is happening on ITV, airing in January and February, that they are contacting a lot of these islanders. I'm not going to name names because they've messaged me saying that XYZ has happened. They've contacted me, but a lot of them have been contacted. A lot of them who you may not expect, and they're also confused as to why they've been contacted. Clearly, they're looking for options. They want to make this big. They're putting all their money into Love Island All Stars when it comes to the UK. They're putting all their money into Love Island Game when it comes to Peacock. They want this to bang. When you are doing an All Stars of any kind of franchise, it basically means that the show is on its legs, it's dying, you know, it's not going to run any faster, it doesn't really work as much. Drag Race is an exception, but I think that when it comes to Housewives and Love Island, you know, All Stars means that it's kind of ending. It's, you know, it's, unless there's a renaissance, like, it's kind of going that way, unfortunately. So we'll just see what this All Stars does, and if it bangs, they might come back with a season 2 All Stars, season 3 All Stars, whatever, to try and milk the Love Island brand as much as they can. I'm excited to see my girl Zeta. I'm excited to see my girl Justine. Point blank, period. I think that if Liberty's going to go on the show, then I believe they might bring in Jake for some kind of situation. I don't want this to be X on the beach, I really don't, but I think that's what's going to happen. I think that, you know, Selly's going on, so I believe Johnny is also going on as well, and they had their own issues, and clearly they want that to be a confrontation. But Selly is not a confrontational person. She's not dramatic, so she's not going to really bring us that drama, in my opinion, to be honest with you. Yeah, like Caleb returning, that would be an absolute madness, but I don't think that he will do it, to be honest with you, given what happened post show. Anyways, let me know your thoughts are when it comes to this video. Subscribe to the channel, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Well, yeah, apart from my little break. So apologies for that break. It's not going to happen again for a while. I just wanted to just, you know, have that break. I was also traveling to New York as well, so, you know, it's quite difficult to do continuous videos. But let me know your thoughts are when it comes to this. Comment down below if you guys are here for it or not here for it, and what you're looking forward to and who you want to see when it comes to this Love Island Games. I don't know what these games are going to be. It's just so hazy, this concept. It doesn't make any sense to me. They haven't outlined it properly. I don't know what kind of games it's going to be. Is it going to be like PE Sports? Is it going to be like, you know, the bleat test? Like, what are we doing? It doesn't make any sense. All I know is that NBC are putting in their budget for Love Island Peacock. They want this to bang. They really want this to bang. Because one thing about Love Island USA Season 5 is that it did really well. It went viral multiple times, but none of the contestants, in my opinion, really have much. They really don't have much star power. You can't really remember them. They don't last that long. The longevity is not there when it comes to the USA Season 5 cast. I think that it was great for what it was, but that's it. It's great for what it was. I'm kind of over it. I moved on for it. I'm not really recalling much of the cast outside of Imani. There's no one else. I'm just like, do you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like whilst it was a good season, it is quite interesting that no matter how good a season could be, if some of the players are not star players or have that star power, it can still work against it and you might not remember it. I don't know. You guys might agree or disagree. Subscribe, click that button, and I will catch you guys soon for another video.